Live from Cleveland, this is Progressive Field. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Cleveland Guardians. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Showing the slab in today's game, Gavin Williams. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The 2-2 now. Bounce to the right side and foul ball. The 2-2. And there's a ball. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Payoff pitch. In the air, right field call. Moving under this one. And there's one down. Here's Francisco Lindor. Just underway here in Cleveland. That's to third. Ramirez. 2 away here in the top of the first. 2 down, base is empty. Now batting Tristan Casas. That one misses. 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. 2-2. And delivers outside. Slides for the stop. Over to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Back here in Cleveland, and towing the slab for the Boston Red Sox in this one, Tanner Houck. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots. Alex Call digs in for the Guardians. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And now it's 1-2. Out towards right center field. Laureano on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Here's Jose Ramirez. Payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Third, center fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping up for the Guardians, Dalton Varsho. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Next offering is down low. Hit hard on the ground to short. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back now at Progressive Field. So stepping in for Boston, Ramon Laureano. Fastball is outside. Foul ball there. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Anthony Santander at the plate. Strike 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. That one ran inside, almost got him. .99 miles per hour to finish him off. 1 out man at first. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Trevor Story.
Yep, that ball went out.
Second inning here, no score. Swing and a ball popped up. Arias. And there's 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Now Garrett Mitchell. The 1-1 is fouled off. Laureano, the runner at first with 2 gone. High fly ball out to center field. Varsho under it, and that is that. Here in Cleveland, now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Nolan Jones. That's outside.
Outside.
And the count is 3-1. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. The high heat too much on that one. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting 6.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Dalton rushing. 2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. and he hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch at the plate. Ernie Clement. Chopper to second. Hamilton out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Back here in Cleveland, so stepping in for Boston, Jonah Heim. Swings through that one out in front that time. The 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Second baseman
David Hamilton up next for the Red Sox. And a payoff pitch. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. And next for the Red Sox, Isaac Paredes. On the ground out to short. The throw to first, and that is the inning. Back now at Progressive Field as we go to the last of the third. Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. The 2-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Ryan Clifford. Sliced hard but foul. Still tied at 0, last of the third. In the air to left center, Lindor has a beat on it, and there are 2 down. So the Guardians lineup turns over. Alex Call now at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes.
That's ball 3.
Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. Payoff pitch. On the ground to third, Paredes. Guardians go down in order. Here in Cleveland, so stepping in for Boston, Francisco Lindor. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
You know, these Red Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Right down to shoot. Full count now.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So up next, Tristan Casas. Comes a 2-2. And that's outside. Three-two. Got him looking for the K. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Here's Ramon Laureano. In there at the knees.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Got him swinging for the strikeout. The big righty strikes out the side. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez.
You know, these Guardians, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That one fouled off.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Outside low. Ball 2.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
The 2-1. And that is out of play. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. And now it's filled up.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
In the air, left field. Fair ball. Runner around third. The relay. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0.
Back-to-back base hits. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Now here's Nolan Jones. Runner at second, nobody out. He's trying for third. And that's a base hit. The run scores from second. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Here's a 1-1. Here goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. On the ground, and he can't come up with it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. First and second, no outs. Dalton rushing, digs in for the Guardians. Nice grab. The feed for 1. A sensational double play. Now it's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Runner at third, 2 away. Fights it off. You'll see another. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Backed off the plate that time. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So in now for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Two on, 2 outs. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. We go to the top of the fifth. So stepping in for Boston, Anthony Santander. The 2-1. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. And now it's 3-2.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
For the Red Sox,
Trevor
the
Story
second
comes up to the plate.
Trevor Story.
Late that time, and it's strike 2. Williams with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
Stepping in, Garrett Mitchell. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A 2-run homer, and we are tied. So stepping in for Boston, Jonah Heim. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Struck him out slinging. Strikeout number 8. Next to hit, David Hamilton. 2 down, nobody on. And that one a little below the knees. 2-1. Struck him out looking. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Zach Kelly.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Digging in, Ryan Clifford. That one finds the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Jackknifes out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one out to right. Takes it in for the out. So back to the top of the order. And up next for Cleveland, Alex Call. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Good job to fight that one off. The 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 3-2. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Line drive, base hit. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Save! And the go-ahead runs at third.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Late with the swing there.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Next offering is outside. Outside ball 4. He walked them, and they are loaded. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Nolan Jones. Swing, and he popped it up. Paredes under this one. And there's 2 away.
Well, it's a frustrating at bat.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Ryan Sefferjohn.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Now it's going to be Nick Castellanos. And fouled off. 1-2 now. Here's a high chopper. Lindor tosses to first. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Nick Sandlin.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
In the dirt, ball 2. Next offering is fouled back. 2-2 now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Payoff pitch. And he walked him. And he heads down to first as a potential go-ahead run after that long AB ends in a walk. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. And a swing and a miss. The 1-2. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. That misses the zone, and it's 3-2.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
It's in and out of his glove. The flip, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they clean things up for the out. Tristan Casas will hit next. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with. What do you got out there on the mound?
And he punches him out. He went around. Colby Allard will take over here.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Laureano comes up to hit. This one in the air, center field. Varsho under it. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 6th inning. Stepping up for the Guardians. Dalton Rushing. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And a man aboard.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now, Ernie Clement. High fly ball, right field. Laureano under it. Makes the grab. Go ahead run on base. Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. Late swing fouled off. And a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground, right side. Hamilton. Lindor, that's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Ryan Clifford getting ready to hit. Here's a 1-1.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Good eye in that
Inside ball
spot.
3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
3.
Caught him looking for the K. Top of inning number 7. So stepping in for Boston, Anthony Santander. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. He goes down looking.
Up next for the Red Sox. Presented
Here's
by the
Trevor Story.
Trevor Story.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Ball.
Drilled out towards left center field. That one carrying. Jumps, but it's off his glove. Now around second, going for third. The relay throw. He is safe. It's a triple.
Up next for the
Just
Red
missed
Sox,
out on the
center
homer.
fielder, Garrett Mitchell.
So digging in, Garrett Mitchell. And a swing and a miss.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Here's a 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The Bo Sox with the go-ahead run at third here in the top half of inning number 7. Fights it off. He'll see another.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to
That's
the
a ball.
outfield.
That
That's
one
out.
misses. Ball 3. Swing and a ground ball. Ramirez sends it to first. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out. Go ahead run is at third. Jonah Heim the next to hit. And a big swing and a miss. Got him swinging for the K. Huge strikeout there.
Now pitching for
We're
Boston,
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Fernando Cruz.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Gets him to chase after that one. Next offering is in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Splitter in the dirt. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. And now here is Jose Ramirez. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. The 2-2 on the way. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2-2 now. That one
Ball,
way
that's
inside. Stays alive. And a payoff pitch. The other way, and he beats the shift. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Man, that was a pretty good battle at the plate, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now here is Dalton Varsho. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first.
Oh, that's out.
Ball misses. Down to second, and he's in there easily, safe with a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Swing and a pop-up. 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart.
Edward Bizzardo gets the ball now.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Next to hit, Nolan Jones on the corner for a strike. Now 1-2. Jones wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. Man at second. Pitch
That's
misses
outside.
there. 3-2 now.
That's a really good take.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tim Herron on for the 30th time this year. Here's the second baseman, David Hamilton.
Nope, that's a ball.
Two now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's the 2-2. And that
Ball
one
three.
upstairs. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Payoff pitch. To the right side. Clifford takes it to the bag. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Isaac Paredes up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 3-2. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. This one in the air, right field. Way back there. And that's a foul ball. The 1-2. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. 2 down, base is empty. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Got him. That's out number 3. Back here in Cleveland. Bottom of the 8th. Nick Castellanos digs in for the Guardians. That one hit to right. Laureano trying to get there. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. One away. And next is the Guardians catcher, Dalton rushing. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first. Fine play in the hole for the out. Ernie Clement digs in for the Guardians.
Yeah.
That one finds the zone. And the count now even up. Got him swinging.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. A.J. Puck.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Inside.
Off the plate inside. Ball 3. Ground ball to the right side. And it's through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the
Digging
Red
in
Sox,
is the switch
left
inning outfielder, Anthony Santander. Ball to strike. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Got him swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Here's Trevor Story now. Outside low. 3-1. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And the tying run is on base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And stepping in for Boston, Garrett Mitchell. Swings through that one for strike 2. Two on, one out. Puck. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
2-2 now. And a slider misses down and away. Sends him down looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And it's going to stay a strike. Still one challenge left for them. So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Kevin Kelly.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now the catcher up to hit, Jonah
That's
Heim.
outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two on, two outs. Flares it into the outfield. Base hit. The throw in. And he's out.
Got him right there.
Touchdown, and that ends the inning.
Now pitching for Boston.
Welcome back, and
Number
here comes the
23,
closer, Jeff Hoffman.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Leading off, Gabriel Arias. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball 3.
Outside low, and it's a full count. Fights it off. He'll see another. Three and two. Payoff pitch. Out to short. Lindor slings to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. Ryan Clifford digs in now. The 1-1. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And the tying run is on base.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And now, Alex Call. Ground ball left side, could be two. To second, that's one. Over to first,
He's in there.
safe. So they're down to their final out. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving to a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
Hoffman checks over to first, and he's back.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over. Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
On the ground, and it's just foul. That was close. This could end it. And this is inside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. Never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
3-2 the final score for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.